នៅទីក្រុងតូក្យូប្រទេសជប៉ុនព្រឹកថ្ងៃទី19ខែធ្នូឆ្នាំ2023សម្ដេចមហាបវរធិបតីហ៊ុនម៉ាណែតនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាអញ្ជើញជាអធិបតីដ៏ខ្ពង់ខ្ពស់ក្នុងពិធីបើកសិក្ខាសាលាវិនិយោគកម្ពុជាឆ្នាំ2023ការផ្លាស់ប្តូរបរិយាកាសវិនិយោគនិងសក្តានុពលនៃការធ្វើធុរកិច្ចសិក្ខាសាលាវិនិយោគកម្ពុជាឆ្នាំ2023មានការសហការរៀបចំដោយសហភាពពាណិជ្ជកម្មកម្ពុជាអង្គការពាណិជ្ជកម្មក្រៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនក្រុមប្រឹក្សាអភិវឌ្ឍកម្ពុជានិងធនាគារមីសូហូនៅក្នុងពិធីនេះមានការចូលរួមដោយលោក Ishiguro Norihiko ប្រធាននិងជានាយកប្រតិបត្តិអង្គការពាណិជ្ជកម្មក្រៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនព្រមទាំងសមាជិកសភាពាណិជ្ជកម្មកម្ពុជានិងពាណិជ្ជករនៃប្រទេសជប៉ុនប្រមាណ300នាក់លោក Ishiguro Norihiko ប្រធាននិងនាយកប្រតិបត្តិអង្គការពាណិជ្ជកម្មក្រៅប្រទេសជប៉ុនបានសម្ដែងនូវការអបអរសាទរជូនចំពោះសម្ដេចមហាបវរធិបតីហ៊ុនម៉ាណែតនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាដែលបានចំណាយពេលវេលាដ៏មានតម្លៃអញ្ជើញចូលរួមក្នុងសិក្ខាសាលាវិនិយោគកម្ពុជាឆ្នាំ2023ការផ្លាស់ប្តូរបរិយាកាសវិនិយោគនិងសក្តានុពលនៃការធ្វើធុរកិច្ចដែលជាសិក្ខាសាលាមួយដ៏មានគុណតម្លៃក្នុងការបង្ហាញពីសក្តានុពលលើគ្រប់វិស័យរបស់ព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាក្នុងការទាក់ទាញអ្នកវិនិយោគជប៉ុននិងអន្តរជាតិនានាដែលមានគោលបំណងវិនិយោគនៅកម្ពុជា
My great pleasure and honor
អ្នកអង្គការកិត្តមេងប្រធានសភាពាណិជ្ជកម្មកម្ពុជានិងជាប្រធានក្រុមប្រឹក្សាពិគ្រោះយោបល់ធុរកិច្ចអាស៊ានបានថ្លែងថាជប៉ុនគឺដៃគូពាណិជ្ជកម្មនិងវិនិយោគដ៏ធំជាងគេបង្អស់មួយរបស់កម្ពុជាហើយក៏ជាប្រទេសផ្ដល់ជំនួយដ៏ធំជាងគេមួយផងដែរជាមួយនឹងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាដែលបានរួមចំណែកយ៉ាងសំខាន់ដល់ការអភិវឌ្ឍសេដ្ឋកិច្ចសង្គមអ្នកអង្គការកិត្តមេងបានថ្លែងបង្ហាញដល់បណ្ដាវិនិយោគិនជប៉ុនថារាជរដ្ឋាភិបាលកម្ពុជាក្រោមការដឹកនាំរបស់សម្ដេចមហាបវរធិបតីហ៊ុនម៉ាណែតនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាបានដាក់ចេញនូវយុទ្ធសាស្ត្របញ្ចកោណដែលជាផែនការរយៈពេលវែងសម្ដៅសម្រេចឲ្យបានកម្ពុជាក្លាយជាប្រទេសចំនួនមធ្យមកម្រិតខ្ពស់នៅឆ្នាំ2030និងជាប្រទេសចំនួនខ្ពស់នៅឆ្នាំ2050អ្នកអង្គការសង្ឃឹមថាសិក្ខាសាលានេះនឹងដើរតួនាទីជំរុញលំហូរពាណិជ្ជកម្មនិងវិនិយោគកិច្ចសហប្រតិបត្តិការធុរកិច្ចនិងនវានុវត្តន៍និងការយោគយល់គ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកនិងមិត្តភាពរវាងប្រទេសទាំងពីរសម្ដេចមហាបវរធិបតីហ៊ុនម៉ាណែតនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាអញ្ជើញថ្លែងសន្ទរកថាគន្លឹះបើកសិក្ខាសាលាវិនិយោគកម្ពុជាឆ្នាំ2023ការផ្លាស់ប្តូរបរិយាកាសវិនិយោគនិងសក្តានុពលនៃការធ្វើធុរកិច្ចក្នុងខ្លឹមសារទាំងស្រុងដូចតទៅ
Norihiko, Chairman and CEO of Japan's External Trade Organization, JETRO. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm very pleased to attend the Cambodia Investment Seminar 2023 here in Tokyo. I would like to thank and commend the Council for Development Cambodia, Japan External Trade Organizations, Mizuho Bank, and the Cambodian Chamber of Commerce for organizing this important seminar. Coinciding with my presence at the ASEAN-Japan special meeting to commemorate the 50 years anniversary of ASEAN-Japan friendship and cooperation. I would like to warmly welcome Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in today's seminar. The seminar was held several times directly under the high presidency of Samdech Kamhasanapade Chilton Sen, former Prime Minister of Kingdom of Cambodia, but was later interrupted due to the spread of COVID-19 pandemic. However, in 2021, the Council of Development of Cambodia, JETRO and Mizuho Bank continued the tradition of information sharing on new law and regulation as well as investment potentials and opportunities by co-organizing an online workshop on investment law. Earlier this year, the Councils for the Development of Cambodia, JETRO, and Japanese Business Association of Cambodia, JBAC, also organized an investment seminar for Japanese investors in Thailand. In a world full of uncertainty, I find that continuation of such seminar is crucial in connecting investors of the two countries more closely and harmoniously, along with turning investment opportunities into actual investment projects, especially to contribute to the well-being as well as the economy of both countries. While the effects of the COVID-19 have been gradually subsiding, Cambodia, like many other countries in the world, has been facing negative effects of geopolitical contentions, trade and technological war, climate change, inflationary pressures, and rising interest rates in some major economies. Nonetheless, according to the forecast of the Ministry of Economic and Finance, Cambodia will grow at a rate of 5.6% in 2003 and 6.6% in 2024, which will have Cambodia maintain a strong position on the path to achieving higher status, higher income, middle income by the year 2030, and high income country by 2050. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Japan is one of the first countries to have relations with Cambodia. And today, in this year, we celebrate 70 years anniversary. If counted back, it's exactly when Cambodia gained our independence, because this year is our independence year, 70 years also. So Japan has relation in the year, same year when we have independence. This signifies a very close cooperation, and over the years we have worked to improve our cooperation and relations. And this year is marked as the highest level of diplomatic relation between our two countries, that we moved to the status of comprehensive strategic partnership. This good and long-lasting relationship is strengthened through the exchange of visits by our senior leaders and regular communication between our people, which clearly demonstrates exemplary friendship, comprehensive cooperation, and long-term stability based on principle of mutual trust, respect, and support in socio-economic, business, political, and diplomatic fields. Taking this opportunity on behalf of the royal government of Cambodia and the people of Cambodia, I would like to express my gratitude and appreciation to the government and the people of Japan, who have always contributed significantly to the socio-economic development of Cambodia from the beginning. Japanese friend has been assisting Cambodia in all areas, including peace talks, peacekeeping operations, strengthening judicial and legal system, human resource, and infrastructure developments. In terms of transportation and logistics infrastructure development, Japan has extended concessional loans for the development of international ports and transportation networks connecting Cambodia with neighboring countries and major export hubs in the region, which contributes to the time and cost saving association with shipping. In fact, last year, Japan provided concessional loans for a new container terminal expansion project in Sihanoukville Autonomous Port. This year, after my return to Cambodia on the 22nd, I and Japanese ambassador to Japan will inaugurate the first phase of expansions, which is part of the three-phase expansion, which will allow Sihanoukville Autonomous Port to be one of the regional ports. And yesterday, during my meeting with Prime Minister Kishida, I have proposed the idea of having Japan to have developed this into not just a significant port, but the area to be a regional logistic hubs in the future. So that will be a good landmark project between Cambodia and Japan for long term, not just economic, but long-term relationship also. Last month, we also inaugurated a segment of National Route 5, which is 300 kilometers in length, connecting Phnom Penh, National Route 1, and Subasa Bridge. These infrastructure projects develop and under concession loans from Japan serve to connect the ASEAN Highway 1, located in southern economic corridor of the Mekong sub-regions, which facilitate transit through Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. So through all these projects, port, roads, bridges, Cambodia has been able to connect ourselves as part of a long and expansion ASEAN logistic network. So this is quite an important project which integrate Cambodia well into the regional economy. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in addition to the provision of official development assistance, Japan has always made substantial investment in Cambodia, creating numerous and wide range of employment opportunities and improving the livelihood of Cambodians. The invaluable closeness and trust between Cambodia and Japan form a solid foundation for instilling confidence among business people and investors of both countries. This is evident in increased presence of both small and large Japanese investment projects and business enterprises in Cambodia. Regarding trade and investments in 2022, Japan was the 6th largest trading partner and the 4th largest source of FDI stock number in Cambodia. However, in the first 10 months of 2023, the trade volume between the two countries and Japanese investment in Cambodia seems to have decreased compared to previous year. In this regard, I wish to encourage Japanese investors to continue investing in doing business and expanding their existing businesses in Cambodia, especially in Cambodia's high potential sectors such as agriculture, aquaculture, agro-industry, automotive, electronics, and digital industries. These are areas where major Japanese companies have established presence and expertise in the regions. Cambodia can serve as an essential production base for linking with the company's regional production chains, given its favorable geopolitical location in the center of ASEAN. Young and talented workforce, preferential access to major market, generous fiscal and non-fiscal incentive, and most importantly, peace, political, and macroeconomic stability. Currently, there are numerous Japanese investment projects operating in Cambodia across sectors such as banking and finance, tourism, health, shopping malls, restaurants, and particularly non-textile industries like manufacturing of automotive, electrical, and electronic components. Many Japanese companies have made profits and continued expanding their businesses in Cambodia. In fact, the 2022 survey on business condition of Japanese companies operating overseas, Asia and Oceania, conducted by JETRO shows that more than half of the Japanese companies present in Cambodia expected their profit for 2023 to increase and have the intention to expand businesses in the next 1 or 2 years, which is a very good sign. I would like to highlight successful stories of 2 Japanese companies among other Japanese companies that have been investing in Cambodia. First, Aeon Malls Cambodia Co. Limited put in an initial investment capital of $205 million to build the first Aeon Mall in Phnom Penh. Over a few years later, the company invested an additional $409 million to build the second and third Aeon malls. The company has also established another subsidiary called Aeon Mall Cambodia, Logic Plus Co. Limited, to contribute to addressing the logistic problem in Cambodia. This subsidiary was established under the cooperation of the Royal Government of Cambodia and the Government of Japan under the Free Trade Port concept. The construction of the company's multifunctional logistics center was completed in August 2023. Second, Mini Beer Cambodia Co. Limited, a subsidiary of Mini Beer Mitsui Company, also continues to expand its operation in Cambodia. Founded in 2011, in just 5 years, the company inaugurated its third plant, expanded its production of fan motors machine parts, and gaming products. As of 2022, the company has a total of 6,630 employees, 14 business units, and an investment capital of $614 million US, up from initial investment of only $23 million US in 2011. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in the upcoming panel discussions, you will hear firsthand about the successful experience of Japanese investors who have come to invest in Cambodia, as well as investment opportunities in Cambodia. I hoped that through my mention of the above successful stories and further insight into Cambodian investments experience by successful Japanese investors or the Japanese investors seeking to expand overseas will make wise decisions to invest more in Cambodia or establish partnerships with Cambodian investors. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in the new mandate of the Royal Government of Cambodia, I would like to emphasize our commitment to continue providing critical foundations for investment, to name a few: peace, economic, political stability, as well as continued efforts to enhance the business and investment environment by reducing costs, facilitating and streamlining relevant procedures, and especially digitizing the provision of public services and administrative affairs. This will ensure that all investors remain confident and hassle-free in investing and expanding upon existing projects in Cambodia. As I mentioned earlier with my meeting with His Excellency Seto Ken, Minister of Economic and Finance, with General President, the idea is not just to attracting business to come, but once the business come, our priority is to make business operate in an environment where it's friendly and make you as much as feel at home as possible, so you can grow with us and instill more confidence. This is what the new government and government before has been over the year trying to deal and to solve and to address these issues. Obviously, the Pentagonal Strategy Phase 1, endorsed by the Royal Government of the 7th Legislature, economic diversification and competitiveness enhancement. Side 3 identifies precise strategic goals and emphasizes priority pertaining to improving the business and investment environment. I would like to highlight that in addition to the Pentagonal Strategy Phase 1, the Royal Government has also introduced laws, policies, measuring, and strategies aimed at improving business and investment environment in Cambodia to a greater extent. For instance, the law on investment and sub-decree on the implementation of this law determine certain priority sectors entitled to broad and smart incentive. Later, His Excellency Sun Chantol, Deputy Prime Minister and first Vice Chairman of the Council for Development of Cambodia (CDC), will elaborate in his presentation about this law and sub-decree to provide specific information to investors who wish to invest in Cambodia. In addition, we have rolled out pragmatic and targeted measures to facilitate investment in Cambodia, including but not limited to: 1. Development the energy sector, inter alia by the means of introducing the Power Development Master Plan 2022 and 2040 to satisfy the rise of energy demand, guarantee reliability and affordability of electricity supply, and increase the proportion of clean energy consumption, as well as put in force the National Energy Efficiency Policy, which focusing on reducing the amount of energy consumption, while maintaining the same or better energy output by setting a total energy reduction target to at least 19% in 2030. Both documents demonstrate strong ambitions and commitment to achieve carbon neutrality by 2050, so as to support the international community in tackling climate change issues. Additionally, in response to the request of Japanese investors in Cambodia, the Royal Government of Cambodia has been cooperating with development partners to conduct a study on provision of renewable energy certification to investors. Recently, I announced that the Royal Government pledges $100 million in budget this year to counter the rise of electricity prices. While electricity tariff in other countries in the region has been surging. At this point, a key message I want to signal to investors is that Cambodia can offer you clean, affordable, and reliable electricity, which is a great value proportion for your investment in Cambodia, and will help to contribute to further ameliorating business costs. Expansion and development to connect Cambodia transportation network to major economic poles, key national corridors. Example including the construction of Phnom Penh Sihanoukville Expressway, which opened in public use a year ago in the Phnom Penh Bawit Expressway, which is currently under construction and scheduled to be completed in 2027, which links Phnom Penh to the border of Vietnam. And Phnom Penh Siem Reap Poi Phet Expressway, which has undergone feasibility study and plan for future construction. Additionally, the launch of construction of more international airports will be commissioned in Siem Reap, Kandal, and some potential province. So these big infrastructure projects will have link between Phnom Penh, Vietnam, Thailand, and also to our seaport, which hope will help to reduce logistic costs in Cambodia. Also, we work in art to improve upgrading our existing rail line from Thai border, from the northern border. We connect from Thai border to Phnom Penh and southern corridor with Phnom Penh to Sihanoukville, which will hope to contribute to help improve the logistics mean and reducing logistic costs in the future. Entering into bilateral and multilateral free trade agreements, such as Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, RCEP, the Cambodia-China and Cambodia-Korea Free Trade Agreement, as well as Cambodia-United Arab Emirates Comprehensive Economic Partnership and Agreement. And we're looking at to expand more cooperation and framework agreement, trade agreement with more regions in the world. So to make Cambodia as a production base with multiple access to different markets. To make Cambodia a more friendly and more attractive investment destinations. And continue to develop human resources through the launch of technical and vocational training of 1.5 billion youths in these 5 years from poor and vulnerable families. This program is expected to inject more of higher skilled workers into the job market, which currently hinge on the endowment of abundant young labor. Related to economic diversification or competitiveness enhancement, and the Royal Government also considers strengthening the effectiveness of attractiveness of special economic zone, including industrial park or special economic zone, agro-industrial park, and domestic free zone. Yesterday, during my meeting with Prime Minister Kishida, there's two initiatives regarding economic diversity proposal. One is about the Sihanoukville Port. The other one is about special economic zone catering exclusively for Japanese investors. This is a new model. This is will hope to get the support from Japanese private sectors to help develop this by having exclusive economic zone, special economic zone designed for Japanese companies, especially on the concept of Japan Plus One. We hope that this will provide an attractive investment platform and also to help with dealing and solve many issues, also catering especially for Japanese investors, not just the big companies, but especially for small and medium enterprise also. Provide all access information, integrated solutions for the business. So we hope that we will have the participation, and the models is be looking at to develop through the PPP model. The government public is public-private partnership, which will seek more role of Japanese private investors to have create and manage that investment project. It's a new concept of special economic zone that will be implemented in Cambodia, which is catering to Japanese investors. Because over the past few days during my visit here, I have a lot of meetings with quite a number of private companies who have activities in Cambodia. I've raised some requests and a number of requests, so we hope that this idea will address a lot of the needs for specifically designed for Japanese investors. Yes. So in this sense, I would like to invite Japanese companies to establish special economic zone, and only in this manner. The establishment of the zones will start with free zone close to sea and the world, autonomous port, and also there's one route close to National Route 5 that we have already informed. That, this morning I explained the reason there, and strategic location, and also linked with many a priority that the government of Cambodia and Japan has agreed on the 5 pillars, and also with parallel with Prime Minister Kishida's recent initiative of the N6 and also the co-creative for economy. So this will work not just a random project, but it's a project well thought of, consistent with both government policies, addressing the needs actually for Japanese firm, and also provide a flexible conditions to address, continue to address, and make it more productive for Japanese investors. So this is a new model, and His Excellency Sun Chantol will be able to explain more on that. I just raised up, so he will have to answer all the questions. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Government of Cambodia has always considered private sector as the engine of economic growth and a true partner of national development. And we have always provided support and assistance to the private sectors at all stages of their business operations. We have regularly developed and implemented a number of mechanisms to provide the best possible convenient channel for the private sectors to express their comment, concern, and suggest to the Royal Government, which include custom private sector partnership mechanism, the automotive and electronic sectors development advisory councils, and other bilateral mechanisms like the Cambodia-Japan Joint Committee meeting, a separate and unique bilateral mechanism between Japanese private sector and the Royal Government of Cambodia, under the agreement between Japan and the Kingdom of Cambodia for liberalization program, promotion and protection of investment. So far, the meeting has been conducted 26 consecutive times and have resolved issues effectively and efficiently. In the meantime, I would like to inform that one of the key achievements of the Royal Government of the 7th Legislature is the successful launch of the 19th Government Private Sector Forum in November. I led the forum to address the challenges and concerns faced by business entities and investors in their business operation in Cambodia. As a result, a large number of key and bold measures were introduced to further strengthen trade facilitation and alleviate most of burden faced by private sector in key priority sectors, such as tourism, agriculture, agro-industry, transportation, infrastructure, construction, real estate, banking, and others. I would also like to emphasize that these measures will be strictly implemented by the relevant ministries and institutions. And in particular, the Royal Government has set up a clear mechanism to oversee and monitor the implementation of ensure successful outcome. Formulating such effective measures and mechanisms reflect the consideration of the royal government of Cambodia on the welfare and well-being of all investors, by not only diligently listening to the challenges raised by investors on a regular basis, but also forging a tireless tie with the private sector to solve evolving problems effectively and efficiently by adhering to the approach think together, act together, and take joint responsibility. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, before concluding, I would like to invite all Japanese investors who have not yet visited Cambodia to come and explore in person to get to know and more about investment potential, opportunities in Cambodia, and make wise investment decisions. To maximize the benefits of close bilateral cooperation between Cambodia and Japan. In Cambodia, we have a word saying, hearing 1,000 times is not equal to seeing one time. Cambodia is ready to welcome you and provide full support as well as warm hospitality to you as investors and business persons. On behalf of the Royal Government of Cambodia, I would like to welcome wise decision of all investors, especially Japanese investors who have selected and intended to invest in Cambodia correctly and or with local investment partners. Today we have businesses from Cambodia to join, and we hope to promote just not a one-way opportunities, but a two-way street. Investment, businesses connection is not just connecting business for profit, for money, for the thing, but also for people to people, for country to countries. Many of Japanese investment in Cambodia has played a big part and contribute to CSR program that have support to the peoples. Investment and tourism will bring people together, bring more confidence together. Once again, on behalf of the Royal Government of Cambodia, I would like to assure all investors of a conducive environment, especially peace, security, political stability, as well as macroeconomic stability and effective, transparent, accountable, and predictable legal and institutional framework. I hope that after this seminar, Cambodia will receive more Japanese investment projects than the previous year. Finally, I would like to wish Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good health and success in all your endeavors. And thank you very much for listening.
នៅក្នុងពិធីបើកសិក្ខាសាលាវិនិយោគកម្ពុជាឆ្នាំ 2023 ការផ្លាស់ប្តូរបរិយាកាសវិនិយោគនិងសក្តានុពលនៃការធ្វើធុរកិច្ចឯកឧត្តមសុនចន្ទថុលឧបនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនិងជាអនុប្រធានទី1នៃក្រុមប្រឹក្សាអភិវឌ្ឍកម្ពុជាដោយបានការអនុញ្ញាតពីសម្ដេចមហាបវរធិបតីហ៊ុនម៉ាណែតនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាអញ្ជើញធ្វើបទបង្ហាញពីសក្តានុពលរបស់កម្ពុជាជូនដល់អ្នកវិនិយោគជប៉ុននិងអន្តរជាតិរួមទាំងក្រុមអ្នកសារព័ត៌មានអន្តរជាតិនានាផងដែរ